So I've been with LEC. It was previously known as LEAP. Some of you may not know, but been with this movement for the past 7 years, I think. It's been a while, but I'm also a very slow learner, so it took me 7 years to grasp most of the concepts, And but it's interesting how you evolve as a person, because ultimately the company you run is a reflection of who you are, right? So radical thought. Liberated Enterprise Creators. Can an enterprise be of one person? I'm trying to prove it can be. because I tried various business models, right? I have run agencies, I have run bigger businesses. And what I've realized always is there is a dissatisfaction somewhere. And it goes back to my golden vibe, right? Because I'll talk about it maybe a little later. But then what has happened is I'm very curious as a person. And I like exploring a lot of possibilities when I encounter something new, something exciting, or something which is hatke, different. Which means those deep dives cannot happen if you're trying to run a company in a steady state, right? Companies require repeatability, processes, and ever so many things. So which means the business model has to be different. And it's very interesting that the time we are in today, you can be a one-person enterprise. I have about 5 robots working for me right now, as we are talking here. So there are bots, AI bots running right now, which are doing the work, right? Of course, there are 5 employees, you can say. I don't pay them. But the lawyer is looking at me. Okay. But the whole point is, it is LEC as a movement is a lot about upgrading yourself. And as entrepreneurs, we keep thinking about numbers, Excel sheets, profitability, and ever so many other things, which is important. But what happens is our learning stops at some level. Right? And learning doesn't mean degrees and certificates. It also means as an entrepreneur, and there is no course in the world which teaches you how to be a good entrepreneur, how to evolve as an entrepreneur. But as somebody who's running a business, what typically happens is you stop learning the skills of being a better business person. How do you do that? Who's teaching that? Nobody. LEC does. It gives you the tools, the frameworks to evolve yourself over a period of time. What does that mean? You discover your golden vibe. Okay, you know what? I understand why I do the things I do. What pulls me, what attracts me, what I attract. You do your methods, manifestation workshops. So a few more tools get opened up, like Neetu said, owner's tool, and it's the most often used tool. It's a very simple tool, but really helps you. So you kind of center yourself, and LEC is positioning you in the middle. It's through you that everything else is coming true, right? But you have to evolve. What happens then? There is arena now. There is league now. And every place, everything inside LEC, when you look at it, it's about you and how you impact others. It starts with you. So you have to improve. And how do you improve? First is imbibing all the concepts, of course. Second is being true to yourself. Only you know if you are being true to yourself, the person in the mirror, right? And the third thing is also being brave enough to accept what you're good at and moving in that direction. And that's what LEC has helped me do over the past 7 years, right? A lot of things, a lot of concepts, a lot of you have been part of that journey. Thank you for that. But it's one step at a time. You are liberating yourself. Please try to understand. The liberated word is very important. We assume that, having a big company and sitting in a beach, sipping cola is liberation. Not necessarily. Liberation does not mean money and freedom of time. It can mean something else also. It can mean a pursuit of your passions. It can also mean you working 16 hours on things that don't pay you anything, but you're not worried. So I feel that more than anything else, the philosophical part of LEC, which is not stated in so many words, is about evolving the entrepreneur to be a better person, to be a liberated person, in terms, the liberation being whatever you want it to be. And that's what has worked so far. Thank you.